That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And he's quick to return it. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guardiola.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the right flank. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Shot could be... Can he finish? Neymar! What about that one? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Modric. Mohamed Salah. And this is Mohamed Salah. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He might be in here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. There's the crossfield ball. Throw in. Lejeune. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. They've played it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. That looks a good ball through. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mohamed Salah! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Looking to play him in. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. That's tidy. Now this could be a chance. And this is Modric. Vinicius Junior! And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. It's Roberto Carlos! It's hit the crossbar. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Modric. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Madrid leading, but oh, what has happened here? Space for him to turn and look. That's destined for the flank. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Always onto this. Vinicius Junior receives it in a shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Neymar plays it short. Opts to judge, surely! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Oh, what a mistake! That's gone for a throw-in. Lejeune. Modric. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. 60 minutes played. It's a good ball out wide. Neymar. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vallecas can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It is a corner, good chance.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por el dorsal 18. Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Stood up well to him there.
Vallecas really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sends it crossfield. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's certainly onside. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Knocks it back. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Vallecas really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Spread neatly. Love. He's having a shot! And that's in! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Vallecas can make their change now with a break in play. Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me...
And a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
So what can they make of this? Cafu picks it up now. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Bale really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a throw. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super ball! Pedri, and the counter is on. Mohamed Salah looking to receive it in space.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And here's Endrick. Endrick! And the keeper read that really well.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect.
He'll try from distance! And that was precious close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pedri. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to play him in. Oh, and the finish! Shevchenko finds himself offside. Threads one in. Olise looking to receive it in space. Olise! It's hit the crossbar. Gerrard. Strong running down that left flank. It's Pedri. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's found... Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Gerrard. Dixon.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Cafu. And it's played forward. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar, great vision. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Moved on forwards. Now it's Olise. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes the shot! Off the post! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Vieri. Messi. And it's Neymar. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pedri, quality ball. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there.
He's having a pop! Messi. Pedri. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. For Olise. Well, that's a dangerous... And the shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mohamed Salah, looking for the run. Olise.
Oh, great feat, that.
And the shot! Oh, great save by Dida. And he's heaved it away. Chooses to go cross-field. Cafu. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a promising position. Salah cross, towering header! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Neymar. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
This looks promising. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a form.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Madrid have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Madrid are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, played right into his path. Neymar. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Vieri. Neymar. Gerrard. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Aimed beyond the defence. But he's well positioned here. Decent chance! Neymar. And it's Messi. And Marquinhos. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 2.
They've played it short. Olise. And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gerrard. And it's Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi. Looking for options, for movement. Just eases him off the ball. Dixon. Can he get it through?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. And that's going right the way across. Serginho cuts it out. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Neymar será sustituido por el dorsal 5.
Cafu. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Beckenbauer. And it's Kukçu. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a good run down the left. Bale's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gerrard calmly anticipates. Messi. Olise. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Bale. Olise. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah. Tries a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. Gerrard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Right chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space.
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's had it taken off him. I think we're just about done here. And here's Bale. Roberto Carlos.
Habrá
And here's
3 minutos de
Kukçu.
descuento.
And it's Roberto. And here's Mohamed Salah. Kukçu. Kukçu! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Neymar. Gerrard. To Messi. And time is up. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This is a promising build-up. Olise. And that was asking for too much. Space for him to turn and look. And he shoots! He's got a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely spread. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Sends it crossfield. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Olise!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cafu gets a foot in here. And here's Vieri.
Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Totti. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne. And here's Olise. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Totti, who's set up 1 goal so far. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drills one in. Spread out to the left. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Oh, nicely intercepted. Palmeiras have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Stu.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And that is expertly dealt with. Not the most convincing of passes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's intervened well there. Ruben Dias. And it's Vieira. And it's Neymar. It's a good run he's making out on the left. That's tidy. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Vieri. That has been slung wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gets a good foot in there. Hazard, he's picked his way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Mohamed Salah! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ruben Diaz. Gerrard. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar. Gerrard. And here's Messi. Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? That's a good foray he's making. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? That's the end of the first 45. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Madrid really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Neymar. Wan-Bissaka to Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's been shifted off it. Howson. De Bruyne. Neymar. There's the crossfield ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Marquinhos gets it clear. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Azar. He has found the way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. Plays it across. It's Totti! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substituição em andamento.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish of true class! It's all becoming so easy. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A case now of complete control. Bale engages and forces him off the ball. Messi ventures forward. He's found a way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Wan-Bissaka clears without hesitation. Distributed tidily, and he's quick to return it. And he's following up! And he's stuck it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Camisa 32. Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 24. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 21.
Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Stoichkov. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nice bit of trickery. Kukcu. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And this is Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substituição.
Madrid making further changes here, and in quick succession. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Martinelli. He's got away. It's a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. Szoboszlai. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. It's played through for him. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's been caught napping. Judge, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
4 added minutes on the board. Messi showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Knocks it into space. Now it's Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Olise, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Nicely spread. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not where it came from. Olise! Bale, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy proves just a little bit too strong. Into the channel.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Olise. Now it's Vieri. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar. So we're still where we started right now. Mohamed Salah ventures forward. That's very neat. Salah. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Serginho. And it's Totti. That is a great pick out. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Roberto Carlos. Bale. Knocks it into space. Vieri picks it up out wide. Now it's Bale. Shot could be on. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Santos are looking to go forward now. He's having a pop! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Totti going about things with real menace. It's a really well-measured ball. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Vieri. Alexander-Arnold. Totti stood up well to him there. And here's Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he latch on to this?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Vieri. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Neymar. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Gabriel. And it's Totti. Edmilson. Neymar. For Olise. Totti.
Teremos minuto
Vardiol.
de acréscimo.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Spread it left.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Van Nistelrooy! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Van Nistelrooy. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's all alone! And he's running through. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Salah. Edmilson. Van Dijk. Here's Totti. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Santos ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he can thump it away. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Olise. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Nistelrooy. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's Salah. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. And it's been taken short. Pulls it back. Edmilson! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bale. Oh, such a clever touch. Cafu. Spread to the right. Some resolute defending there. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Serginho. Edmilson. Van Nistelrooy. He's found a way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, that has not gone well. Edmilson. Olise. Over to the right flank. Edmilson, the man synonymous with solidity. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Serginho. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Shevchenko. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A case now of complete control. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 13. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 18.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.